Jeez, what have I got myself into here? This is what it's all about. Just hanging out in nature. Hey guys, Max and I are back out in the bush again. We've got a few days to spend up in the Coffs Harbour area. So we're going to explore a few of the tracks up this way and make our way over to Dorrigo and try to find a few waterfalls and little camp creeks and whatever else we can along here. So I don't know much about this region, but from what I understand, it will be a bit of fun. So we'll take our time, spend the next few days and go see what we can find. I thought that first one was slippery. Jeez, what have I got myself into here? It is so wet out here. So I just run up the track a couple of 100 meters just to check it out, and I'd say we'll be winching here and then we'll be winching about 2 or 3 other times in the next 200 meters. So I'm actually just going to turn it around and we'll head back up and go find some other tracks and go explore a different section of the areas. So we'll turn it around. I've tried to turn myself around and it is just that slippery that I've got myself in a bit of a situation here where I'm completely stuck. So you can see I've put myself up to winch off here. I just want to pull my front end straight because no matter how I try, I'm just spinning wheels and it's just falling down the same track. So I can easily see how people get stuck out in the bush, eh? Alright, so I got myself out of that situation, but I tell you, there are leeches everywhere. Everything I touch has got leeches on it. My feet, leeches on it. My seat, leeches on it. I gotta say,
I got no leech.
This has been quite an experience, and I think we've only gone a few 100 meters. So,
yeah,
like I said, we're gonna head back out and try and find ourselves another track. After all that mud today, I need to have a swim. So this water is clear and it's fresh, and it's cold. Oh, it's cold, man. Oh, okay, bye. After the start we had to today, in that mud, in the leeches, in everything, I didn't expect that we were going to find something so good today.
I was staying so clean.
So I'm going to set up the cars right on the side of the creek up there. We're going to cook some bolognese tonight, and oh man, it's exactly what I needed to finish the day. We've just packed up camp and we're going to start making our way over to Dorrigo today. There's been a lot of track closures on the way up into here, so I don't know what we're going to find along the way. I don't want to start heading off onto those tracks that are closed because we'll just end up doing further damage. But yeah, we'll make our way to Dorrigo today and go see what we can find. So we're up in Dorrigo now. Wasn't much in the way of tracks getting up into here from where we were last night. But we did come across a couple of graded roads with some pretty nice scenery either side. We did see this cow. Oh, it's doing a wee, man. Oh, gross cow. Oh, man. So we're just gonna chill on the side of the road here at this creek, have some lunch. I didn't want to say it. And we're gonna have some lunch, and then we're gonna start making our way over and find ourselves a camp for tonight.
Yeah, but
so
your lunch is getting eaten.
Yeah, I know. I better start eating it. We're now in an area called Cascade, I think. I'm not sure if it's Cascade National Park or Cascade State Forest, or maybe I'm totally wrong altogether. But I know we've come through a little town, and we found some tracks out here, which looks like it should be quite promising to find some camp for tonight. So we'll see what we can find out this way, explore for the afternoon, and get ourselves a camp and get ourselves some dinner going. We've just got the camp where I've pulled into Cod Camp Cove or Cod Creek or something, Cod something campground. So we've got a fire on, you can see behind me, you can see we're right on the water here. It's a beautiful little spot here. We'll get some dinner going now. We've got hamburgers tonight, so leftover mince from the bolognese. Just gonna get my burgers on and get eating. So I've actually broken my camera stand, which makes it really hard to try and set the camera up properly. You can probably tell from the bad angles that I'm getting. But nonetheless, it only cost me $10, so I might actually invest in a better quality one next time. But our burgers aren't too far off, so we'll get these going. Chill out and enjoy the water.
No.
Nothing too amazing, but still a burger, nonetheless.
Is that mine?
Yeah. This is what it's all about. Just hanging out in nature, in beautiful places like this, exploring what's around. It's just, it doesn't get any better. It really doesn't. So we're gonna chill here tonight, guys, and we'll see you in the morning. Huh? Well, we've just left camp and we're gonna start heading back east now. So make our way back out towards the coast. There's a couple of spots I want to check out. There's another waterfall I want to try and get to, and yeah, just pretty much explore whatever tracks come about and just see how we go. So yeah, we'll go see what we can find today. Come back to that creek crossing from yesterday because I noticed there was a fair bit of waterfall sound coming from it when I went across, but I didn't have time to check it out. But have a look, it actually is a pretty cool waterfall here. I got no idea what it's called, but it definitely feels a little bit random. Look at the swimming holes down the bottom. How good is this? Gross. I've just checked the depth. It's not too bad, and there is a rocky bottom. Rocks on the left are a little bit slippery, so I'm just going to go first gear, low range, keep the revs high, and just take it easy as I cruise on through. Just taking a small 15-minute bushwalk down into these waterfalls. It's absolutely beautiful here. The water is flowing, the sun is shining, so we're going to get ourselves into the top pool here and have a bit of a swim to freshen up for our trip back up. Oh, it's freezing. Get your head under. What do you think? It's freezing, hey? We're gonna get ourselves dried up, chill out for a bit, maybe head back to the car. Alright, so we've left that waterfall and we're just making our way further east towards the coast. I think we're coming down a bit of a steep descent here. Maybe looks like we'll be a creek crossing at the bottom, but this is a shortcut section to take us through, otherwise we're going to have to go right up around on the other roads. So hopefully we can get across down the bottom here and we'll start making our way out. You gonna go across? How cool is this old bridge?
Maybe there's a track here.
Yeah. So we just got to that creek crossing and there's this really cool old wooden bridge here. So we'll come and check it out. I might set the camera up on this bridge and film us driving across. It'll look pretty cool, I think. So we've headed out of that last section we were in and it's just turned to tarmac. From what I see at directions that we're heading, we're not going to really encounter many more trails. We're going to start making our way back down south, back towards home, and find ourselves a little camp on the way home somewhere. But it was a great trip, this one.
Yeah, it was.
Except for the first day, that was just chaos, but other than that it actually turned out to be a really good trip. So
for Daddy it was chaos, but for me I just stayed.
You stayed in the car and did nothing. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you again soon.